A Vi pick to shut down any sort of protect the carry, protect the president kind of comps. Into also a Lux pick. You think that Lux is going mid or it's going to support lane?
It's the pick. Jackie's been playing a lot of Lux recently. So probably Lux
Support or
support.
mid?
Uh,
Lux
I,
support? Okay, I can see that.
yeah. I think Jackie's good enough to do both or either or.
Were they assigned roles already, or are they gonna flex how they see?
Uh, I believe they have their roles like chosen, but they can always kind of just like switch up. Like I guess during this time.
Okay.
Ooh,
A
Morgana.
Morgana
Oh
pick. I
yeah,
like that pick. It really shuts down the Vi and the Lux. Really gonna make it difficult for them to single target anyone.
let's going to Milk. She's the
An
support.
Udyr pick. They're feeling crazy. Whoa. You think that Udyr's probably going straight over to Hector, huh?
There's the set. There's the deer pig.
Yep, there's the set pick, obviously for,
Tanner.
let me guess, Tanner.
Mm,
I'm interested in why they didn't just ban Set from the beginning, knowing he only plays that champ. Or maybe they want to make sure that he uses it in
Um,
fearless draft.
yeah, that makes sense. They probably want to make sure they get all their number one really good picks out of the way already. A York
York
ban,
ban?
very interesting. Maybe that it's one of Set's big counters. I'm not entirely sure how that matchup works out. Um, we shall see. Yeah, I think the Sun Eaters are really content with all these kind of not exactly more of like the second pick bans to make sure they get all their first pick priority picks out of the way already. Because without the Lux, without the set, without Vi, it's gonna be definitely a weaker team comp. Because I feel like those characters are very straightforward for, and they play very they all play into the same sort of dynamic.
We got a
Yeah, a
Caitlyn.
million percent.
Got a
The biggest
Caitlyn
thing it
ban.
looks like here is that the Morgana is just going to be used to shut down and protect the misfortune. And it doesn't look like there's much use for Vi and Set right now.
Hmm. Yeah, Caitlyn ban coming out and showing that they don't have as much long range poke. I'm guessing they already a Lowy ban, very very interesting. I
And a Varus ban.
is Hector known to play a Lowy? I
I
don't.
believe Hector's playing jungle.
Oh,
This
who's playing top?
from Sun Eaters it's Sebastian. He wants to go
That's
against Tanner.
that's crazy. I love the
Reportedly.
confidence though. Varus ban prompting the Senate pick from Ghosties.
That's
I
from
think it's a very safe pick, very good scaling, but I do think that Cameron's going to have a really tough time getting that one off the ground. What with the Morgana and the MF, the Udyr constantly running at him, it's gonna be hard to protect Cameron, given that they have a very aggressive team comp.
Hmm.
Oriana pick going straight into,
Ooh.
I'm guessing that's Esteban's hands, Nephilim.
Yep.
He does love his Oriana gameplay. And he honestly has a lot of really good synergies with the Udyr. If the Udyr can get in there really quickly, Black Shield from Morgana onto the Udyr with the ball on him can be very, very devastating to a Lux Senna backline. Very squishy.
Hmm.
Potentially even the Vi, given considering how the Vi may build. I believe it's a lot more in trend right now to build Assassin on Vi than it is to build Rusi. Final picks, final picks. A Quinn pick, Quinn top.
Quintop.
It looks like it. Looks like he's definitely gonna try and ruin Tanner's night.
Quintop or you mid. You can do jungle, Morgana, Misfortune, bot. Ooh, a Swain pick.
A Swain pick.
Wait,
That's a very very interesting pick. Swain pick very interesting. We believe we should see the game starting now. They're gonna go straight into just a blind pick where they're all gonna pick their own characters. We can see who's getting exactly what character now. Um, for some reason, it's only giving me the names of the team of the Sun Eaters. It's not giving me who's playing which character on the Ghosties Guardians.
yeah.
But like we expected, Esteban, Nephilim getting the Oriana pick, Udyr going straight over to Hector, Sebastian with the Quinn pick, looking to ruin the sets, to ruin Tanner's night. Swain pick is really interesting to me, though. I feel like that's more of a brawl kind of pick when they already have a very much like just jump on them and target them kind of pick. I'm not sure how much.
We might see the
purchase you'll
Vi
find.
go high damage here. I'm
Yeah.
assuming that Set's pick can be affected too by this, because if you have Swain, you go tanky, and then you have Tanner, who loves to build full damage anyway. So if he can survive the early game, we're going to see a monstrous Set mid to late.
100%. I think Sebastian's game plan here by picking the Queen is to just hit level 6 and abandon the lane. After all, Tanner loves to 1v1, and if he can't 1v1, if he's just pushing waves, he's not going to have anywhere near as much impact as a Quinn would across the map. I think that's the game plan. You will have to
1,000,000%.
see. It's a little bit odd though, I think, because the Udyr I feel like will struggle to keep up with the Quinn and stuff like that. He's a little bit not super in meta right now. His clear times aren't the fastest, and his speed
Yeah.
isn't the best. So
The
it
Udyr
might be
pick has
hard.
me scratching my head too. He might just be using it as just a full-on tank to try to protect his team and looking to
Yes.
just utilize his E over and over.
Yes, it
But-
must have been just a very safe pick, considering that this is Fearless Draft. He went with a very safe pick, something he knew that he probably wouldn't miss by not having it in the next couple of games.
Mhm.
And something that he still felt comfortable enough to play. It does pair really, really well with the Oriana, like we said earlier. The Quinn does as well. The Quinn can quickly jump on anyone on the back line if he finds a Lux or the Seta alone or rotating. Maybe even the Vife guy goes full damage. The Quinn might, Sebastian might be able just to completely annihilate them and move forward.
1,000,000%. We're just waiting on the delay here. For anyone just joining, we have the Sun Eaters are going to be Team Blue side versus the Ghosties, Team Red side. A little bit of background on this actual cast is that we have some bad blood. Hector and Tanner, you'll see the Udyr in the set, have been feuding for a long time, and this is what really started this whole thing. Is they said pretty much they could kill each other in real life, or they can settle it over League. So we'll be seeing if they settle it over League in this cast. Do you guys have any thoughts on this feud?
To be honest, I feel like the you can really see it embodied by they both chose auto attack characters that don't do much else. It really shows their desire just to come to blows in real life too.
Mm-hmm.
Just two big strong men just on top of each other. I just can't wait.
And Mike, what are you gonna think about that? The two big strong men on top of each other part.
That caught me off
The
guard.
symbolism.
No, but also I think we should introduce ourselves. So I'm Lucas LA3, one of your sidecasters. Your main is
See us. That's me, Mike, right down the middle.
Big Mike.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right down the middle, and I'm the other supporting caster. You can call me Daniel XC3, whatever works. And yeah, I'm really happy to be invited out here to cast for this really fun time. These are really fun people. I'm sure we're gonna see a great game, great fights, great everything.
Mm-hmm.
I really do like the pick of Fearless Draft, though. I wasn't expecting it, and I think it's really a pleasant surprise. I think Fearless Draft has been a long time coming in the league scene, and it was interesting that I wasn't brought over sooner. I think.
Yeah, for sure. I think Fearless Draft is the most exciting part about this, because no one can just rely on a crutch. We're going to see Tanner have to evolve throughout this whole gameplay. So seeing him break out the set so early shows that they want to lock down this first game, and then maybe they'll rely on someone else for the second, because we know that set is just a powerhouse for this team.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, we don't see the Lux go to Jackie, who's been known to practice it recently. Considering this is Fearless, she will not be getting her Lux at all this best of 3. Then it went to Lost. As I thought it was Swain mid, and I thought that would be a very even matchup. The Oriana and the Swain, they're both on the weaker side early, and both scale extremely hard late. Interesting that they don't let the Lux just bully him out, and instead toss the Lux onto. Oh wait, yeah. Instead they toss the Lux mid, who in my opinion, Lux is always going to be extremely strong. We see some pings coming out. You can see they're already very mindful of the Morgana, very scared of an invade starting this this match already. You can see they're gearing up for an invade, heading towards the top side, but they walk over a blue ward. They're already aware. The Sun Eaters already ready for this invade. Already expected it, I think. They must have discussed long before what exactly they were going to do, because that ward was up there almost instantly. Very first thing they did. There is a red ward on the Raptors, very interesting. I guess to kind of track, also on the blue buff as well, they know there's a ward on the red buff. Sorry, the red buff. Looks like they plan on tracking. Hector's clear. Hector doesn't mind, he walks right into that ward. Interesting, he started his W on Udyr. It's gonna really slow down his clear time.
1,000,000%. I wonder if he knows in meta and that he's on a ward right now.
Yeah, you can see the little blue icon. He is aware that he's on a ward. He doesn't care. I think if anything, he's probably challenging Warden or Chris to just come challenge him. But you can see the clear speed difference already. He just barely finished his red buff, and Warden, the Vi, is about to finish his Gromp already. Hugely different times.
Interesting
Hector,
walk up to the birds too. Instead of
Yeah.
going straight for Krugs.
And this is completely tracked too, so I think they're aware. Also, he's just giving up on the Krugs, I think.
Okay, there we go.
Oh,
What a
dang.
racist bounce.
That's what I'm saying.
For this drag, they are walking over a ward and that Scuttle Crab in the middle, which might make it difficult to get that, but they do throw off a lot of their timers. After
Big
all,
drag fight incoming.
Yeah. After all, oh, a great catch on the Morgana. She has to just get out of there. She gets caught by a Lux Q, forces her out. She can't really do much about it. Unfortunately, that they did not get rid of the ward when they did spot it, so unfortunately, it does look like it's going to come down to a 50-50 smite battle. They look to take out Hector, the enemy jungler, before that, and I think they're just going to take this for free. There might be a steal. Nope. Great smite coming out of Chris. Great catch. Hector came up from the wrong side. He was isolated from his team.
I don't know how you summed up to exhaust or anything.
It's fine, it's fine.
Oh, hello. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, let me hit.
Ori's here,
Paula.
Ori went bot. Just pull it out, pull it out, pull it out. Don't get caught in the middle.
Hector.
Go Udyr. Nice.
Perfect.
Just finish drag now, finish drag. Nice.
Run very quickly. Fight going on the top side, and just as fast as it started. It looks like Sebastian just eat out of there. Non-stop action between these two teams. You love to see it too.
Yeah, 1,000,000%. I'm just waiting to see how this top lane unfolds because Tanner seems like he's not getting a lot of traction here. We got more gold from the blue side, even though they did lose that dragon and Hector died and was obliterated there. I'm assuming from the cam kill early on in that bot lane fight.
Yes, I
We
believe
also
that
have a
kill really
slow
put them
going mid
behind.
lane.
I think after Cameron was killed bot lane early, he did drop, I believe, a wave or two. I think that's where most of the gold deficit's going to come from, but you can see they're picking it back up. It's now completely even in gold, I'm guessing, from the fact that Adrian just recalled, and that also during that fight, I believe also the Orianna, Esteban had walked away from lane, even though they could not find a fight.
1,000,000%. I'm curious. I haven't seen a lot of a gameplay from Orianna from Esteban, so it's interesting to see how he plays this. It looks like he's going to try to be a support to his team. Do you think they're putting the game all on the Misfortunes back and top lane? It seems like their powerhouse right there is all in the bot lane on Adrian.
Sunny just picking up Void Grubs right now. I do think they are placing a lot of emphasis on to the Misfortune pick. Looks like there might be a quick fight. Doesn't look like nothing will really happen though. They are warded, they're aware of it. They go for a steal, does not work out. Would be a great fight for them to take, considering that Lux did just use ulti, but nothing comes of it. Warden does go in from an invade, doesn't find anything really. Yeah, I definitely think they're putting a lot of their eggs in the basket, and I'm guessing late game they're probably going to rely on the Orianna. Interesting that they're not power just scaling the Orianna though, in my opinion, just getting her to that her extremely powerful late game state even sooner, because even getting her a minute sooner. Game coming out on the
Big
bot
gank
lane.
on the bot lane.
Nothing really happens from it. Ulti and Ignite popped from the Morgana. They just walk away out of that. Happy for that trade. I'm 100% sure about that. They get rid of a Summoner spell and a big ult. Looks like they cannot contest or fight anytime soon now, given that they're down both the Summoner spell and an ulti now on the bot lane.
Yeah, I think my only concern with blue side is that they're not going to have a lot of carries towards the end of the late game. Quinn is kind of singular, and they don't have any wombo combos, where red team, you're going to have that big Vi ulti that can kick off fights and can take care of the misfortune if the Morgana were to make one mistake. So a lot of this is going to be resting on Milk's shoulders right now, on whether or not Milk is able to spell shield these fast enough.
Big E from the thing. Big E from the Swain coming out of bot lane, grabs both of them. Does he force out any ultis there? I don't believe so, but forces them to back. They have to reset now. They cannot stay in lane any longer without risking just being picked off and dying really easily. I'm sure they're very, very happy about that. I'm sure I can tell Cameron's happy about that. He's freezing the wave, making sure they take an even bigger loss. Oh, big ulti coming out of Esteban in the mid lane. Quick duel coming out. Looks like Lost is going to lose it. However, he's walking straight into the thing. But,
big kill!
But Chris does not meet the Lux halfway. Unfortunately, almost a free kill basically for Esteban. A flash onto Chris. He can't do anything about it except just flash himself. And then the Swain walks way too close, has to wait for flash. And you can Tanner coming with a big flash ulti and teleport. They get a nice kill onto the Quinn as reparations. However, I can't help but think that this is exactly how the blue team wanted it to go, except for a quick little overextension from Sebastian there. But they're kind of trash talking in chat a bit. I can't help but think that that's how Sunny just kind of wanted to play the game, though. They just quickly all collapse on someone. They get a... honestly, that kill shouldn't have happened mid, in my opinion. It looks like they might be getting the Lux a second time right now, catching her out guard. Lux does drop
Lost
the flash.
flashes. They're tower diving right now. This could be bad for Hector.
Oh,
Big
they don't
death.
even get the kill. 1 for 1.
No kill.
1 for 2.
Double
0
kill.
for 2. 0 for 2. I am surprised they committed so much to that, not even be able to get the kill. I completely they have to give up this dragon completely now. They give up a slight gold lead now, almost 1,000 gold and 800 or 700 gold deficit.
Don't let him take my ping. Don't let him take my ping.
No.
I'm here. I'm here.
Nice. Oh.
Nice, good job.
Alright, drag. Hector's on it.
Both are down.
Oh, is he on it?
No, he shouldn't be.
Oh, okay.
We had vision on him.
Looks like they're aware that the coin is running around the map. They might try and look to fight this, but I believe it's just too late. A TP coming out of Esteban, it's just too late. It could be a free kill if they want it. They don't want it. Oh, canceling his ulti already. If the biggest loss
Jackie's
here...
in trouble. She gets caught with a Q. Oh, and it's dead. Big pick.
Okay. Big pick, but honestly, I think for them, they're really, really happy with that. They forced out the TP from the Quinn here. They didn't really, compared to what the blue team lost there. The blue team lost Dragon. They got double killed in the mid lane, and they forced out a ton of resources from the enemy team. I think they're very, very happy with this trade. Bot lane looks like there was a bit of a gank or something in the bot lane. I see the Hector walking away from the lane currently. Looks like it must have been unsuccessful. Cam doing a great job, honestly, playing safe, knowing that everyone's going to want his head, especially considering that he's playing Senna. Pretty immobile, pretty scaling reliant. So I think he's doing a great job just playing as far back as he can, playing safe. And it looks like they might want to try and make a play in the mid lane again. Not happy with how the last play went out. They are not spotted by a ward. Let's see if anything will happen of this.
Turret plate will fall soon.
Oh, but they are instead spotted by that vision cone. Hector, not aware that he's spotted, does get give over some free stacks over to Jackie. In the top lane, the roaming from Sebastian not working out the way Sebastian wanted to. Instead, Tanner is just picking up as many stacks as he wants, as many plates as he wants. Tanner getting 3 platings before the end of the tower plating goes down. That's an extra 450 gold in his pocket. And now that the tower plating is down 2, that means that next time Sebastian is not in lane, that the tower is just gone. So Sebastian has to play really carefully now, really has to decide that next time when he roams that it has to be worth it. All the roams he's been doing just now are very speculative, just to put pressure on the map, but the red team, Ghosty's Guardians, playing very, very safe, not giving him any purchase aside from that one fight bot lane. Looks like there might be a fight in the river right now. Hector on top of Chris. Counts his dash. The ulti going on to Esteban. The Senna ulti coming out to save them. Does not work out. Or it does work out in Ghosty's favor. Them just not having enough damage yet. Like I said, Orion is very, very scaling dependent. Very scaling reliant. She's just not scaled up to a point that I believe the Lux can compete with currently.
Hector, stop.
Coming up, coming up, coming up.
Oriana. Yeah, good shit. Good shit.
Yeah, that's my bad.
Nice. Oh, okay, ignite.
Just cannot, I mean, the Lux's damage cannot be matched by an Oriana, I feel like, this early in the game. And Hector was not able to bridge that difference, that gap and the difference in damage. There was a bit of a fight in the bot lane. Looks like I missed it. Blue team picks up a kill on the Swain. Great pick. Great that they're able to at least cross map a kill, keep their team relevant. It is only 5-7, but there is about a 1.5k gold differential already. Most of that gold most likely being funneled into the Lux and the Vi. A little bit of pokes going on in the river.
Interesting flash.
So far with this gold advantage being almost a K now, what do you think, Mike? Do you think the blue team has a chance to come back? They're 2 kills down only. I know it's not a huge deficit, but it does seem pretty daunting from a team that's so beefy and damage dealing.
I think, let's see, where's Adrian at right now? He's pretty even 1-1. I want to say they're trying to get Misfortune back online. I think that's what they're trying to do. Like, Misfortune seems like she's pretty strong against Senna, but then again, I haven't seen a lot of ADC Senna dispatch.
1,000,000%. We have a fight breaking out near Drag. See, this is the thing. We have Swain on the front lines, just so beefy. Holding them back. Pops out ult, getting poked down. We're looking for a big fight here. Ult comes out from Lux. Ult comes out from Misfortune. Big ult by Adrian. Oh my god.
Run up his swing.
Oh, Tanner
Getting
saving the
absolutely
fight.
slammed.
Huge W getting a triple kill. Might get a quadra. Gets a quadra kill, saving his team in that
was a
fight.
Nice Oriole team.
And that's why you want Tanner's pick to come out. It's shining right now, showing why he picked it first game, getting that lead. Huge flash.
Tanner
He
picked
with
up a
the
pentakill.
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 Oh my god.
Oh
This is exactly
my
why he
God.
picked this the first game. It looks like so far they were not able to neutralize him. You can see in his build path, he's starting off a little bit with the damage. This is absolute
Right
insanity.
now we can start. We just shoved the wave in.
Get the.
Hector.
I'll go. Just turn if we have to, okay? Look for turn more than finish.
Go mid. Go towards mid. Go towards mid.
Go turn.
Right here. I'm in. Oriana.
I got Orion ulted. Oh my god, it might be big. It might be big.
Oh my god.
Penta? Oh my god, nice. Let's go. That's worth. Good job.
Shit.
Careful. Don't give him. Oh wait, I guess you could go for the.
You can just go wave.
A Tanner flash.
Oh?
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
god, let's go, Tanner. Let's go.
Ah!
Oh my god. My goat.
Let's go. Lost, can you go top? I'm gonna go mid.
Yeah.
Daniel, what are your thoughts on this Tanner set running away with the game, and how do they deal with this now that he got a pentakill? He's confident and he has the money.
To be honest, I think the only way they come back from this is just by strategically and basically like trying to surgically. Oh, he's bringing the Rift Herald mid lane. He drifts it all the way from ball lane to get that bonus damage.
Yo, drifting.
Pretty insane. But I think the only way they can come back from this is to surgically try and pick off the Lux in the next couple of fights. The Lux, given that they can't really, they have to 100% play around wherever this set is now. If the set is there, they cannot fight. He's too huge currently. He's going to be too tanky, too beefy.
$1,000,000%.
A
million
and given
percent.
that they don't have any huge front lines, you can see the Udyr opting for a damage on the Leandri's Torment first instead of going tanky. He's very, very squishy, very easy to, if he gets caught in anything, he risks dying. And you can see they're really feeling the hurt. They had a very strong early showing. Fortunately, not a lot came out of it, given that, the red team now has 3 dragons.
1,000,000%. The biggest thing is that, like you mentioned, the Udyr is just too squishy right now. If we had a tanky, bulky Udyr, he might be able to hold the set off, because that ult out of the Misfortune was huge. I totally thought it was going to take over that whole fight, but the big thing is that they're so beefy. Oh, we catch him out.
Catch in the mid lane. That is what I was talking about. That's their way back into the game, just to surgically pick it up. What's interesting is that they both saw them, and I'm guessing the Senna thought they were safe, even though they were so close. So that's the thing about the Quinn. If the Quinn can get even remotely near you, you're in the kill zone, and I think they're taking advantage of that. Oh, they're looking for a 1v1 or a 2v1 in the top lane. Gonna quickly turn
It's
to a
not going to work. We're getting the Vi coming up. We have it coming out of the bush. Big ulti from the set. Instant death. I don't know if that was the move there. It didn't look like they were going to be able to take that on 1v2 anyway, so...
Yeah, honestly, very questionable fight choice coming out. Must be pushed by desperation, in my opinion. They're very desperate to overturn this goal deficit.
I have ulti. You can look. You can definitely 2v2 this.
What's up with it, boy? What's going on, Hector?
I have ult. I'm up in 8. I'm up in 8.
What's going on, Hector? What's going on? Get your ass over here, boy. Get your
Nice.
ass over here, boy.
Which is not that large personally, but I think most of the goal deficit probably lies in the set, so they were looking to shut him down.
1,000,000%. Well, you know what they say, Daniel. Size doesn't matter, but the size of this goal deficit sure looks like it matters in this game right now. That's what we're seeing.
They're all on the same reset. I wonder if they're going to look to alt Atacon, considering that all the red team just backed at essentially what is the same time. They have great vision on the bot side, except around Atacon, that is primarily covered by the blue team, but that could easily be turned around. I'm sure Tanner, just a static, Tanner already having 2 items already, no one else able to match him in terms of items except for his own Senna, which is a great thing for the blue team.
Milk flashes to get away.
Scuffs the flash,
Pops
drops an
ulti.
ulti, delaying her. And unfortunately does get taken out by that ulti.
This is very tricky here. Like I said, the only thing standing in between blue team getting absolutely demolished right now is that Morgana E saving from either a set ulti or a Vi ulti.
Yeah.
We're gonna look at some poke back and forth here. Mike, you've played a lot with Adrian. Do you think he can clutch up on this Misfortune ADC right now?
I feel like he's the type of player that needs at least another good like team player on the team to make it work.
I see.
Like he can carry games on his own, but judging by how far the red team is, he needs someone else to help him.
1,000,000%. That makes sense. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to see a full team effort here. Dan, you were talking a lot about funneling into Esteban on that mid lane Orianna pick. Do you still think that's the play here, or should they swap to trying to put everything into Adrian?
Honestly, I think they just have to pick and choose. You can see, I feel like they've kind of gone back and forth. I personally thought only focusing on the Esteban, because only focusing on the Orianna pick would have been best from the outset, but they focused resources top, they focused resources bottom before returning mid, and by that time, the Lux was allowed to scale. Once they got past like level 6, level 7, they started working.
And you
on
were
their
totally
first
correct
items.
about the Otacon right now. We just saw the Otacon thing just went through and they took it. What's your thoughts on what's the next move from Red? Did they just group
Red
up,
team?
push mid? Yeah.
I believe Red Team's most likely just gonna wait it out, wait to get this Dragon Soul. Gonna be a very early Dragon Soul. The 4th Dragon spawning in about less than a minute. Forcing out the flash, very interesting, but unfortunately Esteban gets too
Big
close,
ulti.
gets ulted by them. Great ulti in return. Looks like he is going to make it out. Are they going to get a return kill? Oh,
And
unfortunately,
Tanner's set is just gonna bulldoze right through.
right through all of
Tanner
them.
Tanner get that triple kill. Tanner is an absolute animal. I can't believe it right now. I
Coming
thought
from
they
the
were gonna.
backline, they're able to pick off 1 kill, 2 kills, but unfortunately they're gonna in return all die. And I believe that's just gonna lead over to a free dragon for the red team, free tower, 2 towers if they want it. Unfortunately,
Well, 1,000,000%. This has got to put the blue team in a place of despair.
Hey, look. Oh, look.
Oh, yup. Nice.
Nice. Good
Oh
shit.
my god, let's go.
Holy crap. Okay, what the fuck is doing so much that? Oh, I'm getting
I'm a
shit
back-
on. Back.
I just know that it's a quiet call in there right now. No one's talking, no communication. What I will say, though, is that they need to look to the future. Tanner can only pick in this Fearless draft set 1 time. This is his 1 trump card, his domain expansion, and he used it at the beginning of the fight. So as long as we see them bully top lane the next 2 games, we can see a totally different side. I see in the chat we have YOLOer 12190. Mental is going to be bad in the blue team. I completely agree. Dan and Mike, if you guys could give me your thoughts, because mental being one of the things that I noticed you two have a ton of resources on, and you never get tilted that easily. How does this team get this together and come back from this kind of mental stress?
Honestly, if I'm on the blue side team, I would personally be in all chat shit talking. That's a good way I recover my mental personally. I feel like the blue team, they're just doing with their emotions. They gotta be very vocal about it. It looks like the dragon is just gonna go over for free. The jungler is not even there, not ready for it. I don't think they're ready for the burst. They go for a steal, unfortunately not there. Hector just was not there. He was too focused on his Krugs.
Oh,
They get a
Milk is
huge pick onto Milk. Very unfortunate. And a fight can't even be had now as they dropped, not only are they down a player, they also dropped an ulti. I think red team is going to take full advantage of that. Even though they have no smite, they're just going to go straight for a Baron. And to be honest, as a blue team, what can you even do about this? You're down 3k gold, you're down 4 dragons, they have Dragon Soul. And keep in mind, it's a Chemtech Dragon Soul. They do get an outer turret bot lane for it, but is that really worth anything in the long scheme? It looks like Hector is going to be looking for a steal. 100% viable. That Vi does not have smite for at least another 10 seconds, I believe.
1,000,000%. Hector is low-key a thug. He's good at stealing. I'm hoping we can see that again right here with the Baron. No, they get caught out.
Unfortunately, S1 catches out playing separate from his team. Big ulti coming out, pushing him out. They catch everyone. It's just Unfortunately,
This is
not ending
absolute
very well.
insanity. I'm in despair just watching the blue team deal with this right now. I know it's a quiet call. Hopefully they're finding ways to deal with their mental. The good news is this game doesn't go past platinum players. So we know with platinum players it's anyone's game. The blue team just has to realize that this is something they can.
Nice.
On me.
Here, me.
Nice.
Back from. It isn't a skill disparity, it's a character disparity. Tanner is just an animal. And
I can't help but think that this was their game plan from the beginning, though, to let Tanner get this, to let them get all their great picks out early. That way, instead of wasting bans game 2, they just come out with all their heavy hitter picks. And I mean, you don't really see Tanner playing much else other than Set. You don't see. I don't know what Lost plays, but I don't imagine I don't imagine that he plays much else other than Lux, given that they chose to give him the Lux over over Jackie, considering that Jackie's even been practicing the Lux pick. And if they gave him priority over Jackie for the Lux pick, then I can't help but think that it must be a big pick for him as well.
1,000,000%. So they're totally trying to just capitalize on winning the first game and change the mentality of everything.
100%.
Mike, what do you think about a big ban for Tanner's only other known player is Mordekaiser? Do you think that they have to go out and instantly ban his Mordekaiser for next game? Because I can totally see him running away with that as well.
I think I heard that he also plays Yone. I think Lost also plays Yone. He's a pretty good Yone and Gwen player. And he can pretty much swap with Tanner to go top lane instead, or mid.
Interesting. Personally, I wouldn't trust Tanner anywhere but the top lane, but hey, that's up to them.
Well, the biggest thing here is, just in case anyone's tuning in, Hector knowingly paid me to glaze him, so I have to take my normal thing. We're looking at, this isn't a jungle fault on the blue side. That's what I'm going to have to say. This is definitely a full team. Jungle's not to blame. Hector looks like he's totally doing great out there. The Leandri's pick was the best thing he could have rushed. So,
A whiffed ulti out of Esteban. Again, not the jungler's fault. He couldn't have done anything about that, unfortunately. They do walk down Sebastian. He has to back off with licking his paws, licking his wounds. A great double ulti from Hector. Gets a bit of damage onto the enemy Vi. Honestly, you can see that jungle differential. It's just unfortunately, not a lot can be done. Just from only the jungler,
1,000,000%. We're seeing bounties on the red side, 700 set, 350 for the Lux, and 450 for the Senna. Hopefully, the best chances they have are getting that Senna shut down on Cameron, but he's a really smart player. He's going to play safe, and he has...
Our main objective is to just take camps from Udyr as long as we can. Yeah, just make Udyr homeless.
You found a home.
Yeah, and someone's lane.
the range.
100%.
And we're not looking at a lot of CC from the blue side. That's one thing that I think is lacking because of Udyr's lack of tankiness. They're not going to be able to lock down easily.
100%. And interesting, they just have, I'm guessing they're going to try and threaten their own inhibitor tower take with the Quinn top side. Just split pushing the Quinn, looking around, I guess careful that anyone's coming. Honestly, this is a great trade. Tanner backing one of the most fed players on red side team, going all the way to top just to match a 2-4 Quinn. Honestly, a very worth trade even with Baron, or especially considering they have Baron. They could easily just defend from Baron minions. They might, worst case scenario, they drop a tower, but it's better than taking a full 5v5 fight.
Yeah, not understanding completely, like you said, not understanding that set going top. They had an easy 4v5 push in the bot lane, and who cares if they trade that out? Could have ended the game right there, but maybe they just want to stall this game out, ensure that they're going to play by the books and go a little bit longer.
Blue team doing a great job of just playing to their strengths right now. They know that Quinn is super mobile, even though the Quinn isn't super strong. Takes waves super fast, keeping the enemy team pressured on other lanes. Anytime they leave a lane alone, you know that Quinn will be there up in that. I'm not going to finish that joke. Elder Dragon...
Elder Dragon coming up. This could be the end of the game right here. I don't know how blue team's going to secure this. My assumption is they have to claim mid and push that down to alleviate some of the pressure. Now you see the set top lane. This is their chance to take a fight. It's the only chance they're going to get. But you see Hector, and they're all disjointed. They shouldn't go to match. What they should be doing is looking to get these shutdowns. Hector has to flash
and they
out.
forced out Hector's flash super early, right before the fight. He has no chance of a steal outside of those blast cones now. We've seen before when he tries to just walk up there, he's just insta-punished. It's really difficult as he is his team's front line. If he cannot get him there, it just is not going to work out for them.
1,000,000%. We just see the set and the Quinn match. I'm not sure about this from Sebastian either. You really need a full team effort to 4v5 from the blue side right now and get some picks. Now that Set's returning to his fold, pushing mid, this is going to be extremely difficult. But the Elder Dragon is in essence the game right here. They got rid of his blast cone. It looks like blue team is just giving it up, which I'm not sure if it's a morale issue or just miscommunication.
100%, 100%. It is very difficult when you have your jungler being the sole tank, essentially. No one else can run in there with him, and I think that was a bit of a misplay in the draft as well. You can see Hector going for the steal, jumping up to the back line. Hector goes to turn to try and just take the dragon. Unfortunately,
and Hector smites too early.
Yeah, just 300 damage too short. Unfortunately, the whole team, it looks like they're just going to be taking down one by one by one. Red team just, has an empty site. They get to walk right in, basically like they own it.
1,000,000%. The red team, yeah, I see right here in the chat. Someone said the two calls must be very different in atmosphere.
Stop hitting, stop hitting. Look to turn, look to turn.
I mean.
It's all you guys. I got Elder.
GG.
We just push mid.
Yeah, you can just end.
1,000,000%. Red team is dancing. They're laughing. There's jokes being tossed around. What do you think about this? What do you think about that? They're ordering dinner at this very moment, and blue team is very quiet. I can already feel the intensity from that atmosphere. There's passive aggressiveness going around.
The blue team must be 100% coping, saying, well, he can't pick set again next game. He can't pick set again next game. 100% that is being said in the call.
But that's the truth. Honestly, the MVP of this game is Tanner. He turned that first fight that looked completely in blue's favor.
They'd be very, very even. Looks like they're just going to end up taking that thing. It's an easy open and shut fight. Oh, they are going to kill the set at the very end. One last hurrah before they get taken down. You can see that happens, and let's see if we can pull in the coaches for a quick interview.
Yeah. Should we go one by one, or should we pull them both in at the same time?
I will. Let's see. We can go
one by one, because I want to hear their own thoughts.
And I'm gonna pull in the winning team captain currently, Cameron. We saw him on the Senna. Very low key that game. Very much. He did his job, and he did exactly what was required of him, and he played very smart. Let's bring him in here and see what he has to say about it. Oh fuck!
What's up?
We're here for an interview. How do you feel after that win? You must be feeling great, right?
Honestly, I gotta say the early game was looking a little shaky.
Yeah.
There was Hector was getting some really good ganks in. I gotta say the Udyr pick was I wasn't surprised by it, but what surprised me was how well he used it to like try to open up the early game.
1,000,000%.
100%.
1,000,000%. And we were talking about a Tanner MVP. How do you feel about that from this point of view right now? From that pentakill that looked like it was in blue team's favor and totally shifting with that.
I mean, I'd say you guys are wrong if you pick anyone else. That's my MVP right now too.
1,000,000%. Now, how do you think you're gonna move forward from this? Given that you no longer, I feel like a lot of your big heavy picks, your strongest picks are just out of the way. We know Chris loves to play Vi, Lost loves his Lux, and we all know Tanner loves that big meaty set guy. So,
what's the game plan moving forward?
Yeah, what's the game plan?
I'm not too worried. I think my team has a good champ pool. I think we got in my eyes we got an ocean, so I think we'll be ready.
I get that. I get that.
Okay.
Well, awesome.
Flashy.
Well, feel free to go back to your own call. Unfortunately, I don't have move permissions, but I will be messaging.
So get the hell out of here, you team captain MVP.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Tell him just go, bro.
Who's the other team captain again? Is that Esteban? Very unfortunate loss. You guys had a very strong start, but then tell me where it all went wrong.
You know, Daniel, unfortunate is a very strong word. I would like to call this a learning experience for my team. We went in, you know, we let the set go through. We didn't decide on ban, you know, we just wanted to see what Tanner would bring to the table, and what he brought to the table was a feast. Let me tell you. So we're not going to underestimate him again. Yeah, so as he said, strong start. Everything was going just to plan. You know, I said we're going to get a kill, top lane gank. We did that. After that, I was gonna roam bot and then hopefully secure a double kill. I told everyone, don't fight, just focus on CSing. League is a long game, and unfortunately, my bot laner died. Not sure what happened there. We'll probably review that in the locker room. But as soon as that happened, enemy team had a advantage. They got dragged, and it all snowballed from there.
I'm very curious about what you just said right now. Is there a locker room abuse going on? Just very curious is all.
Yeah.
No, there's no abuse going on at all.
Okay. And Mike made a point to mention your guys' mentality. Was it a quiet call, and was there passive aggressiveness going out after that set pentakill?
You know, there was no passive aggressiveness at all. You know, the team stayed calm and collective. However, there might have been a few words that kind of slipped out of my mouth, you know, under the heat of the moment to one of our
And keep in mind, this is being streamed live to television. So
I am aware.
So the FCC if they wouldn't find us, they'd find you. So just letting you know.
Yeah, all I'm gonna say is, someone went up to the plate saying they could handle their lane, and in reality, it didn't happen. So,
are we looking for a trade to the Taiwan Tigers for them?
you know, I would really like to, but I would probably look bad because it's Pride Month, so I would not like to do that.
I think I know who you're talking about right there.
Man.
And lastly, we thought you did great. The only other question we had for you before we bring in the MVP Big Ten, we wanted to ask, what was the thought on the Leandries, since you were the only front-facing tank for your team?
You know, there was no thought behind that. I was just following the build. I'm not sure what's so funny. He has a 53% win rate.
Fair enough. We like honesty from the team
brought down to
captain.
52% now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, feel free to move back to your own call. We are going to bring Tanner, the MVP, in next. Hopefully, he has some very great answers to give us on what he was thinking, what he was feeling. Thank you for your time, King.
Thanks for your time, Dingo Gamaru.
Thank you.
I know we're begging. Some technical difficulties. We need to hear from Tanner.
Hello?
Oh,
Hello?
Big Tanner!
Oh, Big Tanner,
Hey.
big, beefy,
Hey,
strong
we are so
Tanner.
happy to have you in here. We wanted to pull in,
Thank you.
obviously not the series MVP, but you were definitely the game MVP. Let's hear some of your thoughts on that game, and when did you feel like, oh, this is my game?
Honestly, sorry, dog's barking in the background. Honestly, I was really nervous when Sebastian picked Quinn top lane, because that just meant I had to play super safe that game. And as a set main, I don't really like not being in any action. But I felt kind of down whenever Hector's Udyr did gank me and I was 0-1, but I didn't really let that get to me. So I think what really made that game my game is whenever I was able to turn the fight in TB down to Dragon and get that pentakill.
100%. That big pentakill is a big part.
The pentakill is a
One
huge
question
turning
for you,
point.
because we want to start this game up really quick, and we're looking to move on to the next. The last question was, with set gone in the first game, what's your game plan for the rest of the series?
Oh, I have, believe it or not, I have a lot of champions in my pool. So there's no nervous. Like, I'm not nervous or anything. Like, I'm in a comfortable spot. Like, I just wanted to play set just to get him out of the way and secure my team that dub.
Yeah, are
1,000,000%.
you surprised they let Set get through to you? I thought you
I
personally
am
I would have
100%
banned him all three
surprised.
games.
I'm 100% surprised because I could have sworn that Hector, like, out of everybody, either Hector or Esteban were going to ban set. But I'm really surprised they just let him go through.
We just as we are. After that pentakill, we were surprised too. But
Yeah.
Well, keep the rest of the surprise for yourself. We got to get this match underway. Have fun backing your
or
team.
believe it or not, I have a large champ pool. Do you believe he has a large champ pool, or is that just hearsay?
I honestly have no clue. I've only ever seen him play set.
Exactly. So that's kind of what I was thinking. Is the set pick is the biggest pick.
be Jin 444.
Oh,
so
the Mordekaiser ban. They are
Oh,
targeting Tanner now. They do not want to deal with the
Damn.
repeat of last game.
100%, and you can see
And
they're
there
going
goes
through a bit of
Tanner's
banter.
50%.
Adrian putting out in the public chat, nice target ban with Cam saying sorry dog. A Volibear ban as well. Definitely an interesting ban pick. I'm not sure if Volibear is super in meta. More than that, I'm not sure if they even play Volibear, but it might be targeted towards Hector. We all know Hector plays more of those old school kind of characters. Very trick to G style. He probably says El Truco to himself at least once a night. So
100%. And just so you guys know, Hector was actually the one that taught me how to play League, and I'm surprised he didn't come out with a Jax pick because that's the only character he played back in season 4. But I know he's abandoned the game since then and moved on to bigger and better things. It's looking now he's going to need to tune into that old Hector, beta test Hector to be able to win this one.
Damn.
100%. The Veigar ban coming out, very unsurprising. We can see they're very scared of giving Esteban that Veigar. Nautilus ban coming out. Personally, I think that one's more of a personal preference. I'm not sure if Lost plays it that much, but I know Cameron hates to play against Nautilus.
Wait, and I just want to do a quick note. We have someone in the chat. I wonder who this could be. Chrism314 said, "Who picked Quintop for real? Washed up season 3 player." So those are harsh words. And the Mundo pick is absolute insanity. This is gonna be kind of a tanky, beefy team. I can already tell.
100%. Do you think they will match the tankiness, or do you think they'll opt to go for a high damage, high speed comp again? It didn't seem to work out for them last time, but I mean that was just one really unfortunate fight that let the set get ahead. If that fight, if even one less kill had happened, I feel like their morale would have definitely been better. I think the fact that it was just the pentakill all over their screen.
One moment, Dan. Mike, could you swap this screen so people can see the this, or is it gonna be too hard? Just because they're only seeing the Joy Boys game spectator thing, but it's fine if they can't.
Let me see. Let's see. I don't think I have a toggle for this.
If not, it's entirely fine. I do have
Yeah, I was kind of like
I do have it currently being
No, you're completely fine with
mine.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I have it completely being recorded on mine, and I can it'll be the VOD will be edited,
Awesome.
reviewed, and
Okay,
uploaded.
just checking.
Yeah.
So now we're looking for a
Interesting.
top lane
They're
match for
really
Mundo.
thinking really hard.
I actually think what was said earlier, a Yone pick could come in handy here, not only to steal it from the other team because Tanner and Lost have played a lot of it, but just because in the grand scheme of things, he's really good to counter any healing. So maybe something like that from the mid game can secure at least a late game fight against Dr. Mundo. Oh, we're seeing a Kel!
Kel pick. They must have just searched that up right now on
OP.GG was just pulled up, just clicked out of.
Yeah, must have been a bit of slow Wi-Fi in Virginia for Hector. That's why it took him a minute to figure out who to pick. Kel's pick, very interesting though. Kel's very scaling. Really gonna let the Mundo do whatever he wants in the top lane. Maybe that's what they want. I think it's a very interesting pick here. I'm not sure if it was the move, but who am I to judge? Let's see what the
This
second
is
pick is
definitely, though, a good way to counteract a Mundo. I think their hope is to take it long game. A Kane to settle the mid to late. This is definitely a mid to late game team for the Sun Eaters.
100%. I hope they don't full lean into it. They at least need one strong early game pick because, to be honest, even the Mundo I feel like is stronger than both the Kane and the Kale in the early game. Very debatable about the late game. Kale can probably just shred him and Kane can just walk away. But
100%.
we will have to see how the rest of this champ pool plays out. If they're gonna play, if the Ghosties will play on the early game more. Lost in chat recommended that we do sponsors to fill in the space.
Wait, why'd you cast that? You should have just read it to yourself. This guy's we have a sponsor right here. I don't know if you guys take a look at the bottom page.
I kind of skimmed through it. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. Who wants to be 1, 2, and 3?
I called 3.
Okay, I call 1. You want to be 2?
Oh wait, what the hell? I'm reading this right now.
The very bottom, the B of sword.
You want me to do that one?
Yeah, well, it's if you read, there's 1, 2, and 3, so you would do 3.
And
then and Mike, you're doing 2. You see that?
Okay.
Okay.
Real quick, the J4 picked and the Braum picked. Very interesting Braum pick. I feel like Braum's super Very interesting pick. I don't know if he's all that strong right now currently, especially given that they haven't they it's so early they can just play around him. His biggest thing is that if you have a bunch of ranged characters, you can shut them down and protect your people. Looks like they're just gonna opt
Ooh.
to they don't have to. They can just make the Brahmin obsolete pick characters like Tristana that can easily get around it, or the all of their abilities are just AoE.
$1,000,000%.
That is a really tanky team.
Yep, yep. A quick word from our sponsors, BF Sword dating app. Are you guys ready?
Which one am I
Yeah,
at?
yeah,
Two?
go ahead.
Okay.
Dude, yeah. Tired of
make-
getting ghosted like you're playing Evelyn?
Ready to find someone who hits as hard as you do?
Download BF Sword, the #1 dating app for high damage relationships.
Find your perfect crit partner because love should come with a 25% chance to stun. Disclaimer: we do not matchmake ADCs with supports. Terms and conditions apply.
Yeah, please go over and check out BF Sword dating app. I used it to find the love of my life, and hopefully you guys can use it to find the love of yours too. Beware scams, catfish, old men catfishing you on there. It has nothing to do with us. We're not involved, and we have no legal ramifications. So
Yeah. We
it's on
see
you
an
guys.
Ezreal ban coming out from one side, Caitlyn ban coming out from the other. Interesting Ezreal ban. I feel like the whole point of the Braum pick was to shut down characters like the Ezreal. I'm not too sure what the thought process behind that one is. I think they're just very, very scared of Adrian. Oh, a Yone ban coming out. Adrian truthfully does have a pretty large champion pool. Not just the Jin pick or the Misfortune pick. Interesting that they are choosing to target him here. It looks like they're putting a lot of emphasis on Cameron being able to win the bot lane.
Yeah, $1,000,000%. The biggest thing I think that's going on with the Ghosty Guardians is they're doing what they did last game, just getting as tanky as possible. And that's going to counteract a lot of things because we see the Sun Eaters are kind of going a little squishy unless they go Red Cane,
The
which Hector
Lulu
doesn't
pick,
like to
very
go full
interesting.
tank.
Interesting Lulu pick here. Like you were saying, I'm surprised it wasn't like a tanky support or anything. Silas pick, very, very
holy.
tanky, very bruisery team against a very squishy team on the other side. Squishy team that won't be online until late game also. I'm just not sure where they're going to find the health or the time to scale. But
100%. So we're
maybe
looking for the mid
the
lane pick to settle in this team on the Sun Eaters. They need something high damaging. If the thing about
high damage early
the
game
thing
strength.
about Esteban is he often will pick characters at late game scale, and right now that's unfortunate because what this team needs is a mid laner who's going to be able to do damage and fight early and carry that early and mid game into the late. Oh, we see the Jinx pick. That's a hyper carry.
Yep, the Jinx pick guaranteeing that they can go toe to toe in the late game. After all, if the Jinx with the Braum in front of her almost unkillable, even if they aren't using projectiles, it's just so difficult on them. The Jinx procs everything all the time.
100%. This is going to be such a weird pick. I'm not even sure what they do here for that mid lane. I'm assuming Esteban has to have something in his back pocket. Being a huge Veigar main and then playing his Oriental, I'm surprised to see what's going on here. I think maybe he can pick a Vel'Koz, but even that is mid to late. So they're kind of
100%.
put in a weird
Personally,
position here.
I would really like to see something like Ari or Ari or like an Azir come out personally. I would honestly even be happy with the Galio. I feel like Galio is an early game tank enough to handle this. Even a Victor, I feel like has great mid strength power. To be honest, there aren't that many mid picks. I feel like for Esteban to hyper carry early on. I feel like most mages 100% gravitate towards that mid to late game strengths. But
I'm
as early,
interested in why they banned Yone when that would have been a perfect mid game carry for them to get them through that hump.
100%, 100%.
I think it's the ban
They're
out
really taking the time
lost.
picking.
The only other option here is to go maybe some sort of support mid laner and you're gonna just put all your chips on the Kale. But honestly, putting all your chips on Sebastian doesn't seem good. Like right now, from what we saw that last game. So I'm really
100%.
curious. Sebastian being a support main, it's
I
really
could
interesting
also
to see them giving him the top.
interesting, honestly, yeah. A Cassiopeia pick, unfortunately, that is a scaling pick. We'll have to see how that works out. They don't have any early game presence aside from that Lulu and that Kane. I'm not too sure what their game plan is. The Jarvan's gonna get to do whatever he wants.
Yeah, everyone's ready.
We're getting the ready symbol. Okay, perfect. And now we're actually going in. We have 3 minutes to kill right now, guys. So I'm tired of talking about these. If you could say who you're rooting for personally, because I know they're your siblings and on opposite sides. So we just want to make sure, from your point of view, whose side are you actually going for?
The answer will have consequences.
Mhm.
Not from us, but from them.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
definitely from them.
Okay, so I will say, Jackie has been popping off a lot lately. I've seen her, you know, like in games yesterday, she got a 4K in the match that
Oh,
was like
wow.
amazing. So I'm definitely rooting for her team.
Wow, so
Damn.
you heard it here first. We have the Jackie bias. Hector is thrown out to the wayside, the forgotten son of the Orozco family. Last thing, we're
To
really interested
Virginia.
to see. We're interested to see a 5v5 in Valorant now after this. Will you be
Ooh.
participating in that with your skill level? And if so, whose team would you be a part of? I'm assuming Jackie's now?
Damn.
Yes, because she will teach me. Your team will teach me for sure.
Interestingly enough, that it does look like he is going to look for a tanky, more brawler kind of pick with the Conqueror rune set coming out. Hector on the Kane. Conqueror rune set, also a Conqueror rune set, also on the Cassiopeia. Very interesting, no phase rush, no quick get in or out. Looks like they're looking to be a very brawly team, and my question is, will that work out for them? The enemy team, their characters are just predisposed to being in fights for a long period of time. They have the Braum, the Silas, the Mundo. Looks like some invade maneuvers might be going on currently. Not entirely sure what's happening. Ward coming out
It
right
looks
there.
like an
Looks like they're
invade.
just gonna stare at each other.
Yeah, we're force stacking bottom here while red spread out. It looks like this team right here is ready to play together, and
100%,
the other team
100%.
is just fragmented. But I think this game rests in the Kane's hands to carry through early to late. So hopefully Hector can do
100%.
that.
Very interesting. We see the summoner spell mirror coming out the bot side. I assumed that one of the sides would come out with the Dragon Pit 1v1.
We're getting shit talking
Jackie
from
asking
Jackie.
for the 1v1.
Ooh.
Lost saying no balls. Will they
Throw
fall
back
for the
that.
provocation? You can see the bot lane.
It
They're
loo-
looking up for a
looks
quick
like
invade.
Hector's
They are
heading
gonna
that
want the
way.
Reward.
No?
Oh, he backs off after he realizes it must be a setup. It must be a ploy. Bot lane, they are sitting in the
Must be a
third bush.
ploy.
Sitting in third bush, but they are aware that they're in the third bush. Misses the Q, hits a minion. Not a great look. And the bot lane, or in the top lane, I'm sorry, not much going on. I think honestly would be an even fight.
1,000,000%. We see the Mundo pusher off. The thing about Sebastian is he's hurting from last game. He needs a redemption arc, and this is his chance. So I 100% to see him try to make those big plays. I just don't know if it'll work in his flavor.
Flavor?
Did I say flavor?
Yeah,
I'm hungry right now, so looking for Wingstop. I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking through Wingstop right now.
Oh wait, a fight going on in the river. You can see the Kale walked all the way down to the river to look for the
He's dominated a lot of people, I'll tell you that. But my thing is that I'm interested to see this game because Cameron's on a pick that puts him in a hyper carry role with the Tinky team, and I really want to see him pop off this game. He's on the $300 Jinx skin, so maybe that's giving him a power boost.
100%. Very interesting financial choices there, but I guess I probably shouldn't get into that.
Brokey. I got it for 20 rolls. Brokey.
20 rolls is how much money?
It's not 200. Not. I only played it to flex it.
That's crazy.
I'm not even joking. That's all you do. That's all you can do with this skin. It's bad.
I mean, the auto summon.
I'll talk about the financials during the game. It's like,
Yeah, he's very eager. You can tell he's very eager for that $10 prize to help recoup.
oh, we have a gank incoming right now. Hector runs, Mundo pops Ghost. This could be the end for him.
Nothing
He's
comes
able
up
to get
there.
out scot-free. Hidden top to get that red cane early. It looks like bot lane's just fine with no threat from the Braum or Jinx currently. Do you think is that the route he should take, or should he just go and give bot a little love?
Let's see. Personally for me, I would go bot. I would help like just trying to get online first. I think
I mean,
this KO
okay.
Mundo lane is kind of like safe for kill because Mundo can't really walk up on her unless they get hit by the Qs repeatedly.
Yeah, I can see that. The thing though is Hector has always been about himself first, so I'm curious to see if he wants to help anyone or if he's going to go an invading route. We see Chris has been playing a really good jungle from last game to this game. He's solid. He's there when his team needs him.
Surprised that he's not currently that the Kane is not currently heading back towards top side. I feel like now that
Kayla's range.
now that yeah, Kale is currently range, any ganks would go way better. Even a tower dive with that ulti.
Oh, we're seeing Adrian's getting caught out. Big W to get out of there.
He's able just to walk right out. Gets a little bit of poke back out. Has to be careful to not get that stun on him. Otherwise, he does risk just straight up dying from that. Other than that, very quiet game. You can see that the Ghosties is farming slightly better. You can see what the gold that Dragon gave them. They have a 400 gold lead. Not a crazy lead, but it is the difference of, you know, a long sword. So it can be very, very dangerous depending on who has that extra long sword.
1,000,000%. And we're seeing top lane a little bit of back and forth. Tanner doesn't seem to be nerved by this, but it is super important that he finds a way to shut down the kill in the coming minutes. Ooh, huge.
I'm very, very surprised by the lack of proactivity from the Ghosties Guardians. I honestly very expected them to be all over the early game, really taking advantage of the fact that Kane doesn't have his form yet and that Kayla would not be ranged until level 6, and even the lack of mobility from the Cassiopeia. As you know, she can't buy boots, and so in the early game she doesn't have a lot of movement speed. It doesn't, her movement scales with her level.
Well,
So
Daniel, she is a snake, so...
A fight going on in the river. Oh, flash coming out from the mid laner and E into the wall. Is that going to get him out? Pushes him forced out of the wall. Unfortunately, that is first blood right there. Unfortunately, he did not seem he was aware. He was not aware that he was in a ward. First blood at 8 minutes. Honestly, I think it's still going great.
Missed ulti right there by Esteban.
Unfortunately, Esteban does have to be careful now. He's running low on mana. You can see that Lost, the Silas, does indeed have that blue buff. Some great pokes coming out from top side. He might even threaten to kill the Mundo. Oh, a jump onto Cameron. Cameron's currently alone, but a great EW does push him off. But he is forced off that minion wave. We'll see how this goes from there. Unfortunately, they don't currently force him off further, which I'm not a fan of. I think pushing him onto tower would have been the best scenario for them. But now he clears the wave and denies them a great back.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, now they are forced to stay. We look back at the top side. You can see that he has Sebastian does have dominance in this top side. But that might result in a gank. You can see that the J4 is walking down. You see Lost walking with him. It looks like they are going to look for a play. No ward down, no nothing, no early detection sign. He does have that ulti and he does have flash, but will that be enough?
We're looking at a fight in the top lane here. Esteban's late to the fight. This could be crucial. Hector doesn't get any help. He has... He's going to get out.
Unfortunately, he does not dash towards the Kale. He needed to get closer to the Kale in order for him to get that ulti. Fortunately, he does not. I think he misread the situation a bit. He most likely thought that the Kale or the Cassiopeia was a little bit closer. And that they were going to continue.
To be fair, it looks like a lack of communication on the red team side because we have Esteban Cassiopeia walking straight mid and very late deciding to come towards the top side. And Kel and Kane look to be on totally opposite sides of what they should do.
100%, 100%. We also see that because of no lack of ganks coming out from the Kane, there is no form still in 10 minutes and probably no form for a bit longer. A great E onto him.
Another missed ulti. Lost is dodging these, but there's still kill potential here. He's still back in, misses the E.
Oh, great flash on the E. Big solo kill coming from them. Very surprising considering that Lost did have the Kale ulti, one of the strongest ultis in the games. It just shows that Esteban is very experienced with all the characters he plays. Even though they might not be optimal for it, he makes sure that's optimal. Looks like a gank's going to come out from the top side. They're waiting for the wave to push forward. The EQ is about to come out. Get the ulti. There is no flash on that Kale, so the Kale cannot escape. However, they they leave the Mundo out of it, so you might be able to get out of this. No, unfortunately, going to get walked down to tower.
We're gonna
Blue
see.
team claiming the feed of war. Failed gank coming out from the bot
and
side.
the fight bot lane going on right now, 3v2, but it doesn't matter. We're not going to see enough damage come out.
100%. I think
Awkward communication. We're going to see Milk has to flash here. We're seeing. Oh no, this is bad communication here. We see Cam just take advantage of it, not knowing whether or not to stay or leave.
100%. Milk unfortunately getting caught, and then because of him getting caught, I believe the Adrian felt the need to go in and step in and try and save him. Unfortunately, does not work out in their favor. Like I said before, it's a very, very scaling comp. You'll see the extra range. He most likely thought he had more range, as Tristana does. Her range does scale to her level, so he just wasn't able to get that in and out poke. He had to walk too close, so unfortunately played with fire, got burnt. Will the single kill coming out from the Cassiopeia be enough to save them? There is indeed about approximately a 2.8 gold deficit. Do you think this Cassiopeia will be able to carry, given enough time? They are already working on their tier. It's almost done. Interestingly enough, a Morello Namicon was built out first by that Cassiopeia instead of just focusing and rushing Aroa or the other item.
Yeah.
I think it's an interesting choice. I think she wants to be able to deal with the Mundo right away. We're seeing a little bit of back and forth from the top side. Hector's going here. He still doesn't have form. We get
They're
the
both at
flash.
level deficit currently. Will this work out for them though? You can see Hector is currently level 7, 3 levels down on that thing. Tanner coming
Milk
out
gets
with a
caught,
bunch of
has to
BM.
ult.
Unfortunately,
big
this has
ulti,
big
still
ulti, but
stuck.
unfortunately does not work out.
8-away Q from the Jarvan.
There's the Q. Unlucky.
Regank does not, nothing comes of it. He walks straight through river, gets hit by a Q from Tanner, spamming the dance emo on them. Very disrespectful for a friendly 5v5. I'm not sure if that's going to work out.
Hector's not going to be able to kill here.
There's a
Ult's not
4-level
gonna work.
deficit. He decides just to get out of there. He does have the Eclipse, but the...
Oh, ulti by Tanner. Hits him with the Q. Tower's not going to matter. Tanner kills both, pops a thumbs up. This is insanity. I know it's quiet in that call, and I'm sure some people are getting traded as we speak.
100%. Very
Better learn
interesting
Taiwanese.
Very interesting fight from Hector coming out there, though, given that he was at a 4-level deficit. He was level 7, the enemy Mundo being level 11. Very interesting choice to fight, even if he was under tower briefly. Still
Well, we're looking at tilted gameplay here, Dan. It seems like there's not a lot of communication. They're grasping at straws, when in reality, they just need to take a step back, farm it out. Because one thing we know about the Blue is Tanner doesn't like to group. If you can keep this game a 4v5 and only group up to drags, they have a chance if they just play slowly. Giving Tanner the opportunity to take these fights is what's going to fuel him. He loves the 1v1s, he loves the 1v2s. You need to make it a game where he has to group with team and he'll be frustrated, and hopefully you can separate everyone.
The mind games.
Yep.
We see a bit of miscommunication coming out the mid lane. You can see that the mid laner and the ADC are both
Trying to
mid lane
take farm.
to the side lane, but I guess it's probably the best for her, the Cassiopeia scaling.
Hector's getting caught in the jungle again.
Hector
No
caught
help.
again. Unfortunately, the kill at least does go over to the support, but it does look like they are going to force out that flash. They are going to drop all these early game objectives. We already knew that coming into this, though, but did we really predict a 6k gold deficit?
I didn't.
Very, very tough.
Did you predict it, Mike?
Nope. No.
I'm not sure. I don't remember that.
Oh my god. Do you see the Cameron just using his extended range over the Tristana? He unfortunately he was put in the hyper carry position. He put himself in that position. He has the Braum to protect him. He has the Mundo to protect him. Unfortunately, I'm not 100% sure how they get past it even in the late game without an absurd amount of bonus damage, because it's just like they're looking very, very beefy, and they're not looking super beefy either. Very interesting pick coming out, or build coming out from the Kayn as well. We saw this last game with the very high damage intensity.
Cameron's gonna take these kills. He's getting on hyperdrive. We have Tanner pushing in. Esteban flashing the ulti. Gonna turn on Tanner right here. The tower might take him. No, it doesn't. Red team at a disparity, but they got an objective top lane.
Oh,
Cameron flashing in for it. HQ. Can he just wipe them right now? Oh, we might see a big kill right here. And we're not gonna see it.
Unfortunate, very unfortunate. A lot of misplayed, a lot of miscommunication. Personally, we saw this last game too. We can see that Hector built pure damage once again. Very interesting considering that, you know, his role needed to be that he was a tanky bruiser, and oh, he flashes into him. Is that going to be a shutdown for Hector?
Oh, the flash.
A big W. Unfortunately, he's returned out. Oh, great W just to
No.
Never count out Hector.
Oh, huge kill for Hector. Huge kill for huge shutdown. Huge shutdown. Two huge shutdowns for both of them. They
Big ulti by the Sebastian.
I got smited. Help!
You have jump. Do you have jump?
I do.
Call jump.
No.
Call jump. Call jump.
No.
What have you done?
It's okay. Leave. No.
Unfortunately, it looks like he's not going to be able to make it out of that one.
Yeah,
Big flash coming out.
we're getting word right now. We have a plane ticket for him. Round trip. Oh no, one way to Taiwan right now.
Yeah, very interesting that he chose to go high damage again, considering that his role in the team again was to be the team's sole tank and frontline, and he just keeps choosing to want to be that carry when unfortunately, especially on Red King, you are not
The biggest carry.
Yeah.
I will say the one thing in their favor is that because he was able to get those shutdowns, he might have bought them some time. And the reality of the situation right now is it's not looking like it's going to be a carry from that Kel anytime soon. And we're still seeing Esteban to struggle to come online. So if Hector pulls some kills out right now and give Adrian some time to get online too, we might see a turnaround. He could swap to a tankier, more beefy build midway through though. So there's still hope.
100%.
Seeing another drag taken. This is the third drag of the game, all in this favor. We know that Chris has not let one of these go. Can we talk about how underrated Chris' jungling has been? Because he's been at every point. I haven't seen him miss one fight. And he's going crazy. Your thoughts on that, Dan?
It's crazy.
Fair enough.
It looks like they might be gearing up to try and jump on Esteban real quick. The EQ. Oh, he walks back into the bush, gets the ulti off. Unfortunately, does not hit everyone he wants to hit. Just gets CC and stun locked out. The ulti coming out to finish him if he was not finished already. Very unfortunate. I see the thought process. He walked into the bush. He wanted to surprise them and get a 3-man ulti. Unfortunately, he walks just a bit too low, and they're not considered in front of him anymore. Unfortunately, he only gets the stun onto the mid laner, not able to get that trade back.
And if you're looking at it, there's a disparity in ward score. It just looks like overall, blue team is doing a much better job of just warding and working together. Red team seems like they're just shooting in the dark at this moment.
100%.
Oh, big gank coming in on the Mundo. We have
Mundo,
four
let's see
people
if this
coming
one
in.
works
It's
out.
only Hector and Sebastian right now. Big ult from the Kel.
Oh no.
Oh,
not
the
even
rest of
for
the
a
team
second
with the
ult.
cavalry showing up. They get a nice shutdown.
Oh,
They
damn.
desperately needed that shutdown.
They bent
Cavalry
Tanner
coming
over,
in
and
to
now
save
we're
them.
seeing the fruits of their labor. Hopefully, we can turn that money into something good in this upcoming fight.
Here comes
100%.
three.
Tanner's not going to take this
100%.
lightly. Sun Eaters for red right now. Ghosties for blue.
I think Ghosties has just like a lot of like disengage. Like Silas can interrupt the KO, Braum ulti, J4 EQ combo. Just I think there's way too many like disrupts that could happen that could like even if Kale has ulti, I think they could like hold her off long enough and then still kill her in the end.
It's honestly a hard job for Melk too, because not only do they have to, you know, like shield, like they have to decide mid-fight who their carry option is, and normally that defaults to ADC, but do you leave your ADC in the dark to use all your abilities on the top, you know? With so many carries on their team, and it's hard to focus those abilities when you don't have a solid tank.
Yeah, for sure.
It's kind of a tough job cut out for this support here. Oh, big Q, instant flash by the Kane here. Let's see a fight. I'm not sure what Sebastian's doing here in the bot lane, just going to 1v1.
Forced onto his own flash.
Yeah, he needs to group with team here. I'm not sure what he's trying to do with this 1v1. I know someone has to hold the Mundo, but at this point in time, it'd be best for him to... He's gonna have to heal up. Luckily, his team is holding down the top lane for now. He's just gonna have to clear waves.
Mundo's rushing in with me.
No wave clear. Tanner is just obliterating these towers. Oh, we're gonna look at a death here. Big kill. Maybe they can clear and swap back to top. I'm not sure if that was smart on Tanner's part. These towers come back online, so. Oh, we're gonna see if I hear big ulti. It doesn't last long enough.
Force them off a bit though. It does look like they're only gonna grab this tower and that's it. Oh, but he gets
Oh,
the
Lost goes
DQ.
right in.
Gets the
Big
ulti
ult.
onto the support. DQ going into the
combo
back
here.
lane. They have to back up. They're forced to back up. The
And
ulti
still
launched
no
them into the
Sebastian.
fight.
Sebastian left his team out to dry. He's bot lane right now.
100%. You
Wow,
can see
the
how
attack speed.
overdrive.
That overdrive is insane. We might see the end of the game here if they can just get. I'm just gonna shoot. I'm not sure. Sebastian must be on a totally different page from his team. Nowhere near during any of the fights. Consistently trying to solo the Mundo.
We do see him about to hit level 16 currently. There is a TP going into the base though. They do.
Yeah.
They're looking to end right now. That probably is the best move. What can Sebastian even do here? He is on hit. He doesn't have enough damage currently.
Oh,
Very
team's
tragic.
up. Team is up. Do they
The
survive
double
long
ulti on
enough?
top of each other.
The
They
Mundo's
need to
just
kill
hitting
that
next.
Mundo. They do kill that Mundo, but can they kill the Jinx now?
Oh, did they come
Big
fast enough?
question.
Oh,
Esteban able to get the kill. Esteban able to get the kill. Shooting
Esteban
down that
misses his
Penta.
ult.
Oh, but the minions end the game. Very unfortunate. Very
Women.
tough.
Yeah.
And
Oh my
I'm gonna say,
God.
guys, I think
Nice, Tanner. Good job. You got so much out of it. They're gonna look right now.
Pass.
There we go. It's fine. I can take turret. I can take turret and then insta go. Go now. Go now. Ulti. Nice.
The GG.
Look at my attack speed.
Oh my!
Oh my god.
What the hell is that? That's not. Oh god. Hold up. She's a little scary.
No, if she comes a little closer, I can kill her.
We can go
It's
dragon.
alright.
It's hybrid KO.
We can go dragon the Baron.
Oh wait, Tanner's TPing in. I kind of want to hit the turret.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
Tanner.
Push.
Push.
Aye. Okay, we can just end.
Don't let Hector kill me!
Tanner, go crazy.
Penta! No!
Oh. Oh my god.
I was hitting the wrong one.
I think Tanner MVP over the whole series. To be
I'm
honest,
gonna say he was just a monster to deal with. That 2v1 set Hector back even further.
100%.
You're completely right. One moment,
100%.
guys. I'll be right back.
All right.
Very tough game for them. Very tough match. I'm sure that they're really feeling it now. Most of the damage, you can look at the damage charts.
Oh wait, I forgot to check
Sebastian really the only damage in that match. The closest to him is ADC only having 11k. Sebastian having 29k, really close to that Jinx. But also you got to understand that the Ghosties team was extremely tanky, so the Kale had to do a lot more damage in order to get even one kill, which you can see he wasn't able to get even one. Only given 5 assists. I wonder if it would have gone differently or better for him if he was able to pick up some of the kills early on. Being relegated to only get assists when you are like the primary carrier of your team is very tough, personally. I'm going to bring Cameron into the call, see how he feels about it. And how do you feel about you were able to hybrid carry on that one? Just tell us how you're feeling.
Honestly, that game wasn't in my hands. It was just the Mundo diff. I can't even say that I played the game, really. I just watched their entire base get eaten by Warmog's Mundo.
1,000,000%. So would you, as the team captain, say that Tanner is gonna be?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, he took over the game both games. It was so easy for us to play because we had prio whenever we needed it, and we had objective setups every time.
100%.
Yeah.
Are you surprised that they didn't match with their own tanky pick topside?
I can see what KO was trying to do, but it was the game just wasn't played for her, and you pick Kale top because you're gonna play the game entirely around her, and it just wasn't happening, especially with Mundo.
100%. How do you feel about Hector's build path? He went for an Eclipse first item despite going Red Cane. Not a lot of ganks early. It was a very interesting playstyle. How do you think he could have, in what way could he have played that better to, you think, keep that Mundo down in the future?
I think he should have just been constantly pathing into his lane, looking to get Red Cane as early as possible. And I don't mind the Eclipse pick. It's not too bad into our team. Eclipse into Black Cleaver would have been really strong, but it just wasn't working out for him. We kept shutting him down whenever we spotted him.
100%.
Saw that we were interested in the Braum pick. Was the goal to get you guys as beefy as possible so that you could just do all the damage for your team?
No, actually, I wanted a tank because I wanted to complement the Mundo pick, actually. It really was just to make sure we get the Braum passive on everyone, and then he just plays and he auto E's and just kills everyone. 2 shots.
I see. Well, you played insane there. We saw your attack speed at the end of game.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Are we looking for, I'm not sure. This is the end of the series with you guys winning. Are we looking for repeat with the same team to go on and face other teams in the future?
Might have to. I mean, it was pretty strong with what we did here today.
1,000,000%.
100%.
Dominating
Awesome.
both
Well,
games.
Thank you for your time, Cameron. We are going to move you back. Thank you for your time. We are going to bring in do you have any final words for Tanner, the MVP of the series?
He played great. I'm proud of him. He did a good job today.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time,
Thank you.
team captain Cameron.
All
Now
right,
we're gonna pull the others in.
Getting Gagamaru in here. Getting Gagamaru, how did that game make you feel?
That game, Daniel, that game made me feel like a victim. I'm gonna be honest with you. I never felt so
Can you
violated
elaborate on
in my
that,
life.
or?
Yeah, I mean, if you take a look at the scoreboard, you get to see I have about 8 deaths.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like to say I was feeding, but it just seemed like everywhere I was, the whole team was there out of nowhere, and I just started getting mollywopped left and right.
Interestingly enough, we were just speaking with the enemy team captain, Cameron, and he did mention that part of their game plan was whenever they saw you, they were just going to jump on you and violate you. So,
Yeah. So I guess my intuition was correct. I just want to know why. I don't think I was, the ace on our team. That was clearly Esteban. But yeah, it worked out in the
I'll tell
end.
you what, it clearly wasn't Sebastian. Are you looking for a trade anytime soon? And should he start learning Taiwanese?
In all respect, please don't say that S word around me one more time. There's a reason why he's no longer in the call with us.
Is he not?
Is he?
No way.
he's not in the call.
No, he went to the gym. Honestly, he said something. He got me a little tilted. When he got tower dove by Mundo, he was like screaming that he's getting attacked. So I was like, okay, let me come help. He dies, and then I'm over here with fucking 1v1 Mundo, and he's like, I don't know why you fought. I'm like, brother, I was trying to help you.
We were curious about the fight too, because you were 4 levels down, so it makes more sense. You were goaded. So would you say that in a way you were manipulated by your top laner?
I would like to say, based on that reaction, I'm a team player. If someone's screaming, I'm gonna come help regardless. That's what I like to do. I didn't even notice the level difference until he pointed it out, and I was like, gulp. And then, I was like, I'm already this deep, might as well. I had him on the ropes.
Is there a future for this team, Sun Eaters, to get back off the ropes, sometime soon, and maybe come with a rematch? Do you think that's in the future for you?
It depends on a couple factors. We definitely need a roster change on both sides.
So the return of the team will not be the same team we know today. A lot of fans might not be happy. They love you guys' quirky antics and the way you guys talk with each other in backchat.
I don't know, man. I feel like we need to go back to the drawing board.
And last thing, Hector, before you go, we had some insider news. Was there any family drama going on between and Jackie before this game, and did that play into your guys' kind of defeat? Angel had her own words for you guys, and so we were just curious on your take.
Yeah, I mean, I did tell Jackie my main goal was to camp the shit out of her lane and give her a miserable time. I said, I don't care if I win or lose, I just want Jackie to have a miserable time. But that changed as soon as we locked in. I just started going strategy. I didn't really care about Jackie. She was out of my radar. I could care less about her.
Okay.
100%.
Fair enough. Fair
And
enough.
one last question. We obviously interviewed. We're going to interview the MVP next. Who would you nominate as LVP aside from Sebastian? Given that he's not here for us to interview, who should we interview as LVP? Who would you nominate for that position?
Like least most
Personally?
valuable? Is that what the L stands for?
No, this
Yeah,
is the
like
losers valuable.
least
Losers.
valuable.
Oh, losers.
You don't want to say nobody. This whole team getting traded.
Is this a good or bad thing? I'm sorry.
It's a good thing. It's like the
It's a
MVP
good
of your
thing.
team.
The second, right? Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I would like to give it to everyone. To be honest, I really can't pick one person.
Even Sebastian.
Hey, get this guy out of here. We're not talking about no team play. This guy is trading his whole team to Taiwan. Let's get the MVP in here.
All right, sorry, King Gagamaru.
Thank you.
Right there. Oh, there you go. I was moving him. Fuck. Who's tattling? Oh, he's Paul. What the fuck is his name, Paul?
Ask him.
All right, Paul.
Big
we got you in here now.
Paul!
Yeah, we got the MVP of the series. How do you feel coming out of that game?
MVP.
Honestly, I feel the same way. Like I said before, I had to pull a champion. So when I saw
Another
the
day in
kill,
the office, huh?
yeah, Mundo's severely broken right now. I don't know how to play Mundo. So
Wow.
would you say you're a trend follower then?
a what?
A trend follower.
No,
A
I just
clout
listened to
chaser,
my
if you will.
captain.
Hey, awesome. So on your side, a lot of good leadership, I'm assuming.
Oh, 100%. I don't know if Hector did anything about that, but Cameron was in lockdown for that.
Wow. So some choice words for Hector. You know, it's funny, when Hector was in here, he only had good things to say about you. So we're surprised to
That's
see
good. No,
the
Hector's
back
really
end.
good. He and Esteban were actually really wonderful, along with Adrian too. All did their best.
Yeah. Oh, did their best, but wasn't enough, is what you wanted to say.
Damn.
Dang.
I noticed you mentioned you left 2 people out of that comment. Did Sebastian?
I'm trying
you're good enough?
no, I'm trying to figure out who else is on the team. I'm terrible with names. Because
Okay.
this was
Very
last
safe
year.
route.
Um,
Very safe.
Sebastian, I feel like could have helped their team a lot because I noticed that they were split pushing very frequently.
Wow.
But everybody else played as a team, and just that, like, if they had kill with them, definitely could have been a game changer.
100%.
Now-
100%.
Now, what was going through your head once you got that double kill where you chased them both under tower? Were you just like, this is typical my own gameplay, or did that set you up like this game is ours already?
When I first loaded into that rift, dude, it was already ours. When after I got that double kill, I looked at that tower and I said, "That's mine."
Dang, King. Oh, yeah, obviously, we haven't done enough, but we're looking at you for MVP. Any last words for the rest of us before we kick you out back to the call?
A message from Chris. Sab, don't ever pick range top lane ever again. But aside that, I'm very proud of how both teams played, and I love my friends. And I just this really was a lot of fun for me.
Awesome, man. Keep that love to yourself now. We'll have fun at the other calls. We will be touring them. We will see you in a moment. What do you guys think of just moving all straight to the Team 1 call? We can get the idea of the atmosphere in there, and then we can move over to the other team.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
100%.
Team 1.
Alright, hello guys. We're the casters. We are currently live streaming this to national television. We just want to get an idea of the vibe and how everything's going on over here. How do you guys feel about the most recent game just played?
Well, honestly, we were all just playing for fun. I can't lie. So.
Oh, okay. 4 fun gamers here, huh?
Yeah. I mean, to be fair,
Why you feel like that?
to be fair, the people we were going against, right? They
Well,
played
no.
the game every day, and none of us on the team played the game. So.
100%. Well, how do you feel about that, Esteban? You were undoubtedly probably the MVP of your team, especially in that second match. You had a very, very strong showing. You even solo kills lost, even though he was up 2 kills on you, and you had nothing. How do you feel about that one?
Listen, bro. If we had any sense of direction, all right, I would say
No. Okay, wait. I have a question. Do you guys think that, and everyone can choose not to answer, is Sebastian getting traded to the Taiwanese Tigers? We need to know now.
Oh, he's
Why do you
going
think
to
he's
the
not in the
Bong
call,
Dong
brother?
Sharks for sure, bro.
He's not in the call. That's it. He's on the plane as we
on the
speak.
plane.
On airplane mode, we couldn't get a hold of him.
He already got traded, bro.
Say it.
Before the second game started, we already let him know.
No.
Sebastian's
Yeah.
picks will show you how fucking washed them.
Listen.
Why is he going kill? Why is he going kill?
Interesting. So you think there was a lack of communication this one? Like, are we heard from the other team? They were very coordinated with their picks. They all before they picked, they all consulted each other. Do you think that wasn't happening here?
No, we definitely consulted, but I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Whether or not they were the best picks or not.
Oh
you
my
know?
god.
Okay, and then Adrian. Well, this is a question for Milk. We saw there was a heavy load for you, having so many carries and being the only support type character with like no tank. Do you think that your team kind of put you in a bad spot there, or nothing but love for them?
First game or last game?
Last game.
Nothing but love for them.
Oh, dang.
What about the first game?
game?
Now the first one was good.
Okay, interesting. Does anyone have any last words to say before we move on to the winning team? Maybe about the atmosphere, and if there was any abuse, you can talk about it now.
Yeah, I was verbally abused by Sebastian, and that
Were you
came
actually?
that was a heavy factor into trading him to the Sharks. You know.
Yeah, I would like to
So,
say Sebastian not
The
only
Shanghai Sharks?
not only did
Yeah.
he not perform on the field, he didn't perform in the locker room as well. Okay, so that's all.
Wow.
We're getting traded to the
Well,
Taiwan Tigers, $5
one
a year
last-
contract.
One last question. We heard hints about this earlier after the first interview. When Hector, I would appreciate if you would stay quiet during this one. I want to hear from the team. Was Hector too hard on you guys during the locker room talk? He mentioned that there's some sort of locker room abuse going on. Was that true, guys?
Did he mention who was like giving out the abuse?
Actually, just
No, he didn't. We assumed it was him, but if you guys want to speak, now's your chance.
No, don't worry. It wasn't him. Don't worry.
He was the one getting abused.
No, the person that was abusing is not in this call, so that's your answer. There you go.
Damn.
Okay, we don't have any more time for losers. We're gonna move on to the next team. See you
Alright,
guys.
we'll see you guys there. Have a great night.
Team!
Woohoo! Victory!
We had to leave that call of losers real quick to come talk to the. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Jackie, I voted for you guys. I was like,
How is it going?
they're like,
Big. First question for the team. We kind of heard a little bit from Cam, but there's a big disparity we heard from the team captains. There seemed to be a lot of confusion on that other team. Did you guys feel supported and cared for by Cam and felt like he did a good job of leadership?
Absolutely.
You did a really good job. I think we didn't get yelled. Me and Jackie actually didn't get yelled at once.
Wow.
Me neither, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And,
that's
and
actually
I'm set in Mundo. I didn't get yelled at all. I'm not saying something.
Very
If you
different
guys had
atmosphere in the other team. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah,
Sorry.
very different. I was gonna say, if you guys had to pick someone, obviously Tanner is the big MVP, but if you had to pick someone secondary to Tanner that just did an amazing job and you wanted to showcase, please say it now.
I'd probably say Lost.
Wow. Does everyone else feel
mine's-
that way?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, bro.
Yeah,
was put
Lost
out
is
of his
pretty good.
comfort zone. He was put out of his comfort zone a lot, and I think that shows a lot about communication.
Awesome. This next question is for you, Jackie. How did the sibling rivalry factor into this? I know you and Hector have been butting heads for a while. Hector said, well, I should hear from you first before I let you know what Hector said, but tensions were very high before the game. I was aware of that. So how do you think the sibling rivalry kind of played into this?
I feel like he should have stuck by his word and tried to bully me because I hope
Damn.
he saw me emo the heck out of him. I was emoting the heck out of him. I was like, Hector's here, Hector's there, go, jump him.
Yes, we also did notice that from Tanner as well. He was getting in their heads. So he was emoting on them, spamming his dance in front of them.
Push.
Unfortunately, we weren't able to get your grandpa for an interview, but we did grab Angel. And she gave us some key insights. She said, hopefully, if we do a Valorant version of this, she's looking to be on your team. Is that a possibility to see another Roscoe join the fray?
That's what I was asking everyone if everybody's up to do a Valorant 5v5 because my sister is amazing at Valorant. I think it'd be great to have her introduced to the 5v5s because she hasn't really been like done anything like that before, and she's a monster. I think honestly, not to brag, I think she might be better than a lot of us here.
Wow.
Big words.
Big
I do
word.
second that.
You speak for yourself.
Yep.
Have some good players in there.
Better than me.
Here's another question for everyone. I
real
don't
quick,
know.
Angel did
Oh.
put in chat her mic isn't currently working, but she did say she was trying to shit talk during the thing. So
Okay.
I'm not sure what she was trying to say, but
I
I,
just did
guess
some
we
nice
should be happy
stuff.
the mic isn't working.
Right now, I want to ask if you guys heard the news. It just broke when we interviewed the other team. Do you know about the trade to Taiwan? That they're sending Sebastian to the Taiwanese Tigers. We were wondering if you guys had any thoughts on that.
Well, to be
Bought the
honest,
ticket.
I will say Hector is already in my DMs trying to recruit me, which I respectfully decline.
We got him first class tickets too.
yeah.
Sweet. We're hearing of a super team forming. That team's shifting around, but we've heard whispers of a super team forming just to handle you guys. Is there a possibility we'll see this team come back together to face other teams in the future?
That's at the team captain.
Yeah, Kevin.
As of the team captain.
I already said we might have to. This team's too strong to not go test the waters with other teams.
Yep.
Interesting. Well, I'm glad we got to talk to some winners. It was depressing in the other call. Any last words from this team before?
You can ban Set, but I have a number of people.
They're all
Yeah,
You
the
ain't
big
winning.
Like I said, this team's got an
Big,
ocean of
strong,
picks.
oily love man.
Yeah, I think
MVP.
I think Sebastian made the wrong choice.
Well, if you would like
from the
to
very
say anything
beginning-
to him, you'll have to say it in Taiwanese.
I'm gonna tell him he got the wrong ticket. He shouldn't be flying. He should be getting a time machine to go back to 2013 and hit season 3 because I have no idea what he was doing. By the way, you read Hector like a book. Seen him throughout the entire map. I thought I had hacks on, but just we had vision on the entire match. But yeah, shout out to my team captain Cameron, my team. They did great. You're able to take Sebastian
Damn. Are there any plans to go visit Sebastian in Taiwan, Chris, this summer?
I might have to taking Daniel's advice, learning.
Well, it was great talking to you, winners. For now, we're gonna head back to the casting booth. We'll see you later.
Okay. See you guys.
Idea.
Yeah, I think we're
Thanks
done.
everyone for tuning in. It was Daniel the OK, Micathan, and Lucas LA3 casting for you guys here. We had a lovely time. We hope that you guys had a lovely time, and we hope that Sebastian is having a lovely time on his flight.
We almost threw by banning Tanner's set.
Tanner's over there fighting for his fucking life. Wait, not sure how fast you guys can pull up